So a leak and or rumor came out the other day basically explaining to us that basically in a lot of the newer apps that Apple is making and a lot of the newer app updates are going to start containing ads. So we saw this basically, first of all, even if we go into our settings application, and there are some Apple ads even within settings. Sometimes if you look right here, you can see, oh, get 3 months of Apple Music free or some other things like that. The App Store also has a lot of ads built in that some people can't even tell. If you look closely, you should be able to tell sometimes that there are paid posts and or sponsors like, oh, download this app, download this app. So that is another way Apple goes ahead and makes money from their whole entire iPhone lifecycle. But now we are seeing that there's going to be a lot more ads being added to a lot more devices. So if we look at this specific, report from Mac Rumors, they go on to mention that Mark Gurman is stating that Apple is planning to bring a lot more ads within the Apple Maps application. Now, this is how it starts off. They start bringing in more ads within Apple Maps. And they also, I swear to God, I heard of some other reports stating that Apple is going to start bringing ads in some other applications too. I don't really recall what they were, but within this specific, report, they basically state that, Apple Maps is going to start bringing more ads in the future. As of right now, I think there may be a few ways ads are implemented, but now if there's like basically restaurants and stores can go ahead and, put in advertisements that, oh, we're in this area, make sure to check us out, whatever the case is, right? Now, that in and of itself isn't the craziest big of a deal, but as I mentioned before for a few years now, it will kind of start off with something like this. Now, what do I mean? Well, essentially, for a lot of these newer iPhones like the iPhone 12 Pro Max, 13 Pro Max, all these other ones, essentially all of the latest and greatest updates, for better or for worse, are going to be brought on this phone. Things like the iPhone 6s and 7, they're already outdated, so there's not really going to be any new future updates going on with those devices. But the problem we have with these iPhones is that if Apple starts going through and starts implementing all of these ad changes, meaning that all of our applications, for the most part, at some point may start having ads. Imagine if you open up the Photos application, there's an ad at the bottom. Imagine if you open up the Mail app or the Clock app, there's an ad. And I could totally see Apple doing this. I know a lot of people state this is totally against Apple's, code and they don't plan on doing this or whatever, but they've already been doing this. If you go into the settings application, like I mentioned, you could probably already see some ads. If you go inside of the App Store, there's ads there. If you go to, even I think in the news application, there may be ads being brought in too. So Apple is pretty much already doing this. So the problem we have on some of these newer iPhones is that because they're going to be getting basically all the new future updates, including like iOS 16, 17, 18, these iPhones are going to probably experience a situation where they're going to be riddled with ads probably in their lifetime, which is so weird. So you're spending more money on these phones, but now you are not only spending more money, but you're also, having to see all these ads all over the place. Imagine if you unlocked your phone and there's an ad right on the lock screen. Amazon had these phones called, I think like Amazon certified devices. I don't remember what they were, but essentially they would show ads on your phone and you can get them cheaper. Who knows, maybe Apple could do the same thing. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that means so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video.